Picture this. You're walking down a really vibrant street and a roaring luxury sports car pulls up. Or maybe you're driving past a massive, sprawling estate, and you think to yourself, now that is what wealth looks like, right? Society has completely conditioned us to equate visible spending with actual financial success. But today, in this explainer, we are going to completely shatter that assumption. We're diving deep into the groundbreaking insights from The Millionaire Next Door, a book that literally destroys our deepest illusions about appearance and reveals a completely different, almost hidden reality about money.
So what does a true millionaire actually look like? Because honestly, the truly rich probably aren't who you imagine at all. They usually aren't popping bottles in the VIP sections of expensive clubs, they definitely don't wear head-to-toe designer logos, and they absolutely do not try to impress passing strangers. The reality is that real, sustainable wealth is almost always completely silent.
It's like we're looking at two completely different worlds. On one side, we have the illusion. It's loud, it's ostentatious, and more often than not, it's fueled by this exhausting treadmill of high-interest debt. It's the desperate act of spending money you don't even have to impress people you don't even know. But then, contrast that with the reality. The reality of true wealth is incredibly quiet. It's unassuming. It's a life deeply rooted in simplicity, where the absolute focus is firmly on investing for the future rather than just blindly consuming for today.
Section 1. The Architecture of Silent Wealth.
This brings us to a truly beautiful concept, silent wealth, or invisible assets. Think of this as the golden, quiet light of financial peace. It is literally the money you haven't spent. It's the investment portfolios compounding quietly in the background, the businesses generating steady cash flow, the emergency funds providing total, unshakable security. True wealth is precisely the assets that you deliberately choose not to show off. I mean, you can't wear a brokerage account, and you definitely can't drive a diversified portfolio around town. But those are the exact invisible forces that buy you your ultimate freedom.
The secret sauce here is found in the everyday choices of these individuals. The truly rich share a very specific set of characteristics. They consistently live below their standard, meaning just because they can afford to drastically upgrade their lifestyle doesn't mean they actually do it. They buy far less than they can afford, and they channel that difference into heavy, consistent investments. Ultimately, they value the profound, deep breath of financial freedom so much more than a fleeting aesthetic or a neighbor's passing approval.
Section 2. Discipline defeating excessive consumption.
Now here's the trap so many high-income earners fall right into. When a massive slice of your income goes toward luxury car leases, oversized mortgages, and flashy status symbols, it literally eats away your freedom. Every single dollar spent on maintaining an illusion today is a dollar robbed from your financial independence tomorrow. You are, quite literally, trading your future time and your future freedom for a present-day costume.
And this brings us to perhaps the most profound realization of all. Your net worth is fundamentally driven by your behavior, not just the size of your paycheck. Think about it. You could earn $1 million a year, but if your behavior dictates that you spend $1,001, well, you are practically broke. Wealth accumulation is all about that daily, unglamorous behavioral discipline.
Section 3. Connecting the Wealth Masters.
Let's pull some strings together. If we look at Robert Kiyosaki's classic Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the primary lesson there is all about shifting your focus to acquiring income-generating assets rather than liabilities. But how do you actually hold on to those assets once you get them? Well, that is exactly where The Millionaire Next Door comes in. While Rich Dad teaches you what to buy, this book provides the deep behavioral fortitude and the psychological defense required to protect those assets from your own ego, allowing them to actually compound.
We can also seamlessly connect this right to James Clear's Atomic Habits. The accumulation of invisible assets isn't usually the result of one massive windfall or winning a lottery ticket. Instead, financial freedom is the quiet, honestly almost boring result of tiny, intelligent choices compounding over decades. Choosing to invest a percentage of your paycheck every single month, that is an atomic habit that over 20 years builds an absolute fortress of silent wealth.
The renowned financial educator Gustavo Cerbasi reinforces this exact same vision. He teaches us that maintaining true wealth isn't about extreme deprivation, but rather a balanced, sustainable approach focused firmly on the long term. It is about constructing a life where your finances serve your long-term peace, not your short-term vanity. It's an endurance race, guys, not a sprint.
And of course, these mechanics are deeply grounded in ancient wisdom. Biblical principles have long warned against the empty vanity of loud consumption and the love of money just for status. Instead, they heavily emphasize stewardship, that careful, responsible management of the resources you've been entrusted with. It's a profound reminder that humility and prudence have been recognized as the true paths to prosperity for literally thousands of years.
Section 4, Legacy and Financial Freedom. All of this perfectly aligns with what we explore and champion right here through the Nilson Invest USA channel. The pillars are identical. We focus on building silent wealth so you can achieve true financial freedom. But you know, that freedom isn't an end in itself. It's a bridge to building a lasting family legacy. It's about achieving emotional wealth, waking up without the suffocating weight of debt, and applying your financial intelligence with deep, intentional purpose.
Because the true treasure at the end of this journey isn't just a large number sitting on a bank statement. A bank balance alone is cold. The real treasure is the emotional wealth, the absolute tranquility of knowing your family is secure, and the purposeful legacy you can pass down to the next generation. You are gifting them freedom, not a mountain of obligations.
Which brings us to a final defining thought to leave you with today. Truly wealthy people usually don't need to look rich. Their security is internal. Their assets are invisible. Their peace is profound. So the next time you see the loud illusion of appearance out in the world, remember the quiet reality of the millionaire next door. Are you building an image or are you building a legacy?